Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. It didn't come out as cool as I thought it was going to be, but you might learn a tool or two. So I'm going to draw an ellipse. Doesn't really matter what size or really what shape. But then we're going to hit the plus key on the keyboard while holding down the control button, move it over. Now I'm going to group these, Control G, and hit P to put it in the center of the page. I'm going to take a 2-point line, and I could go all the way across, but since we're in the center, if I hold down the control button, I get that. Now with the 2-point line again, you want to go from the quadrant to the quadrant, and that makes it equal and flat. If you go from the edge, you're not going to be perfect. Now let's take away that line and that line. Now let's take the Smart Fill tool, and I really like that orange, so I'm going to use that orange again. And I'm going to fill that in. And then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to Control D, and I'm going to mirror it, and I'm going to put that right there, and it snapped to it. Now I can get rid of this line now. I can smart fill this and this. On this one, I'm going to put a little dark, so I'm going to use the interactive fill tool. You know what? I'm on the wrong side of that twist. So I'm going to do this one with the interactive fill tool. And I'm going to put dark in both ends. That doesn't make any sense right now, but I'm going to get this orange and put it right here. And maybe put another one right here. And maybe stretch this black out. It's a little bit too much black. That looks pretty good. But then we need to, I really want that to be, you know what, I'm gonna back up here. I cut out the wrong lines. Come on. I'm just gonna back up here. Okay. I want to cut out well, I've already cut, let me back up one more time. I want to cut out this line and this line, do the opposite of each one of them. Now take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in, and I'm going to go ahead and while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and interactive fill tool it, but I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate and mirror it. And the reason it doesn't mirror good is because it's not an object really, or it's non-centerable. Now, while we got this one here, let's look at the interactive fill tool. And that's what I wanted. I want a little bit dark to kind of separate. I missed the mark. You have to be in that box. That looks pretty good. Now I can take away this line. Yeah, that's what I really wanted. I wanted that inside. So now I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool and fill in that one and this one. But this one needs a little bit of darkness up top. So I'm going to grab this and put a little darkness in the top of it. That looks pretty good. Control G to group it, Control D to duplicate it, and mirror it over. So there's two trains of thought. Leave it like that. I would look, make sure those are meeting, and they do. So you could leave it like that. Control G to group it, Control D to duplicate it, and mirror it over. So you get those two rings together and kind of separated, or you could flip these. Well, you're not gonna, you could flip in the other direction and make it look like that. You could almost, I wonder if we could put that one on top of that one. I don't like it. But the other, what I was trying to get at, let me delete those. Let me ungroup this. And I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate and then mirror it both directions. Ooh, don't want to do that. And then I would hold down the control button. No, I tell you what, mirror it back. You know, that doesn't look half bad right there, but I'm going to get that right on that node. And I wasn't holding down the control button, so it's a little bit pop. So I'm going to grab them both and hit P to put them together. Control G, Control D, and let's go downwardly a couple of times. Control D, I'm just mirroring it down. Now Control G, Control D, but we're going to get those still same, well, that doesn't look too bad. You see, we got a funny shape in the middle when we made this. See, the other one I had, well, I don't have any rings touching, and this one I've got rings touching. So you could do it one of two ways. Now, it's really not going to look super cool. I'm going to grab right here and take away the outline if there's any outline. I'm going to draw a black box, make it black, go up to Object, Order, back a page. Looks pretty, I mean, it's okay. It's nothing tremendously special, but it might get you an idea on how to do something. Let's do one more thing. Let's go Control G to ungroup all. Well, I was afraid of that. Tell you what, I'm going to make a plus key. Keep that one. Now let's group this. Control G. Let's go Control D to duplicate it, and let's rotate it from that node and just see kind of what it looks like. It has to be something divisible by 360. So then I'm going to go Control D, rotation still there. I'm going to make it 80 degrees. Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D. Nothing terribly fancy. Let's put that black box around it. We'll just borrow this one. Kind of cool in a way. There's still more we could do with that. You know, we had different color rings, and then do the intersect tool to get the rings on top of each other. But anyway, hope that gave you at least a couple of tools or so. Thank you for watching.